what's going on, guys? This is Miasin, and welcome to my Cyber Dragon deck profile with trap cards, updated featuring Dry. So before you start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So as you can see, I'm playing one Cyber Dragon with one Dry, one Fear, one Nexture. Those are just the ratios that I feel like are the best. Dry is I'm very back and forth on it, but I like it more. Like, the more I play it, the more I like it, because it just transforms Core into a self-sufficient engine card. And also, it makes you, like, inherently not invulnerable to Nibiru, because your fourth summon is Infinity, and there's basically nothing after that, so it's not even like you were getting Nibiru on Nova to summon like Rampage or Merkaba. That's not even that good, because now you have to deal with a Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Rampage only has 2100, so it's actually not too great. But being able to like make Infinity in just a short number of summons is actually fantastic. And Fear is actually a really good card thanks to Anaconda. Without Fear, it's not too great, honestly, but without Anaconda. But yeah, I like this card a lot now. And Nexture, I mean, it revives back Rampage, revives back Nova, revives back Infinity, revives back Cyber Dragon, Seeger. If you have Auradon, it's also very, very good. It allows you to just basically come back into a game that you should be losing, so I like this card quite a lot. And then, of course, 3 Core, 3 Hertz. Hertz is especially good now because I'm playing Super Poly and Forbidden Drop, so I can actually discard way more, so I actually get full value of being able to pitch my cores. So sometimes I just have a bunch of, you know, cores and Hertz, and it's not too great. It's not too bad because they get more value thanks to these. Or else, if you want to play Galaxy Soldier, you can do that as well. And then for the fusion spells, Overload, Cyberload, and then the 3 Super Poly. This is just gonna look a bit more clean if I put it this way. So yeah, and then of course Upstart, because like I said, when you're OTKing for like 12,600 damage. That's the magic number, and the reason why is because Rampage has 2100 attack, and when you actually boost it with Seeger, it becomes 42, and Rampage can actually gain 2 additional attacks, not just on monsters, just 2 additional attacks, so it becomes 42 multiplied by 3, which is 12,600 damage, and it is the OTK that you're going to be performing like the most often. So that's something that you actually have to know pretty much by heart when you play Cyber Dragons, otherwise you won't be like doing too well, honestly. There are just a few things that should be second nature to you. You shouldn't really be learning the like basic mechanics of the deck when you are like at a regional or a YCS, otherwise we might actually have some problems. But you never stop learning, though. That's something that I've learned the hard way, and at YCS Niagara, that's what cost me the top 8, the fact that I actually thought I was fully prepared when in reality I did misplay on a technical play and not just something only that I can only blame on deck building. So yeah. Anyways, 3 Super Poly. I like being able to make Starving Venom, Dragostapelia, and Mud Dragon of the Swamp. It's just, you know, they're decent cards, and Anaconda can transform something into a dark, so just 2 monsters can actually just remove like a whole board of monsters, and this against Dragoon is fantastic. When I deck build, by the way, I deck build to not consider Dragon Link and Infernoble because they are not the future of this game. They will obviously get banned, so there's no reason to like deck build for them, because obviously if you're deck building for Dragon Link and Infernoble, the only difference is that you're playing like 15 hand traps. That's it, that's all. Nobody wants that, nobody wants to see that. If you want to play 15 hand traps in your deck, go for it. But outside of these 2 decks, I can promise you on my life, your hand traps, you're going to want to kill yourself every time you draw them, because they just increase the brick rate of your deck, and they just make your deck like significantly less self-sufficient. So not down for that like whatsoever. But yeah, anyways, 3 Emergency. Of course, obviously the best consistency card out there. It doesn't have any other requirements. Repair Plant, just man, it's not good. Evenly, I like it-ish. It's only good against those back row decks because, once again, if I don't have to worry about Infernoble and Dragon Link, Evenly becomes good again. Same thing with Lightning Storm. That card is more expensive though, so if you can only afford Evenly, don't worry too much. It's way more than enough. Harpy's Feather Duster should also be like a budget option for pretty much everything. I mean, to a certain extent, you can even say Harpy's Feather Duster is better than Lightning Storm. There is almost no difference. They kind of just have the same effect. It's just that Lightning Storm has more flexibility. So yeah, it's hard to tell, honestly. But Heavy Storm actually would be the card that could make this deck significantly better, because you could actually destroy your own overflows. So yeah, that's actually pretty big. You can unbreak with Heavy Storm, you cannot unbreak with Lightning Storm, and Harpy's Feather Duster unfortunately. But yeah, Ice Dragon's Prison, I love this card so much. This card was MVP. Insanity. It's just broken. It outs Dragoon because you can revive back Dark Magician, and Dragoon is a spellcaster, so you just banish both, doesn't target, and if you drew 2, they negate the first one, you can use it again because it's you can only activate once per turn, and Dragoon negates the activation. So as long as the activation keeps getting negated, you can use it again and again and again. That's usually what you see with trap cards. I believe you can only activate, yeah, okay, yeah, pretty much for every trap card that I'm playing except Overflow. This is the one trap card that says you can only use. So if the activation gets negated, not only do you not search, but also you cannot use another one, which is very lame. I don't like this, but I guess we all need a bit of fairness in our lives. It's kind of sad, but Compose and Solemn Strike are 100% not once per turns. Solemn Strike, really good at negating Ash on your emergency. So sometimes you have emergency and strike, and you don't even use it right away. Just set strike, and then you wait until next turn. Use it, because if you do that, you are at least guaranteeing yourself that you will win an attrition war. That's actually very important in this game, and that's actually, like I said, that's basically what made me lose in Niagara. It was actually a war of attrition. It was basically, can you use your resources in a perfect way? I can either choose to kill my opponent in 4 turns guaranteed because I can tribute summon Cyber Dragon, but that would turn on his Phantasme, so I'd have to waste my strike on Phantasme, and then I don't have strike for a card that you could potentially use to like come back later on. That bite me really hard. I will never forget that. I deserve to lose, and that's just the right mentality though. Move forward, remember your mistakes, and remember to not repeat them. But yeah, pretty much everything here has been explained. I mean, Trap Trick is just fantastic. Sometimes you have Trap Trick and you are against a trap deck. You just set the Trap Trick and pass, and then they just set 5 pass. You go into battle phase, they're like, what the heck is going on? You have a back row, bro. And then you go end of battle phase, Trap Trick into evenly, use it right away, boom, game over. Handshake City, you can do that, so Trap Trick into evenly is a thing, and otherwise you can use it for every card here except Solemn Strike. Yeah, I love Trap Trick so much. Anyways, for the extra deck, real quick, 2 Mega Fleet, 1 Merkaba, because if your Nova dies like some way by a card effect, or if they actually like went Maximus Dragma to make you pitch your extra deck, you can pitch your Nova and then summon Merkaba. It's just a free negate, and it's a good card, honestly. And then there is Starving Venom, Dragostapelia, Double Fortress. If I played Dean Gears, it would have been better. Might actually have to. You can cut 1, honestly, you don't need to. And then, yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, you really shouldn't be playing 2. So maybe play another Super Poly target. I don't really know. It's up to you, to be honest. And then, you know, 2 Rampage, because you have 2 ways of summoning it. 1 Mud Dragon of the Swamp. I actually always get mixed up between this and Muddy Mud Dragon. And then Infinity Nova, Seeger, Anaconda, and this thing. And then the idea section is a real meme. It's because the thing is, I actually always copy my same deck list to make all those deck lists. That's why it's like Cyber Dragon V2. I have like 10 billion versions of Cyber Dragons though. It's like V2, but it's technically like V11. But anyways, that's pretty much all I had to say in showcase for this beautiful Cyber Dragon deck profile. If you guys have any comments or feedback, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.